Good morning. Alright, so if you watch my video from yesterday, you'll see that I had a pending target at 75.74, and if you look at what happened is that we went right to the tick to that level, and then we pulled back, and then it took maybe an hour or so to get back to it. We traded around it for a long time, maybe for like a couple hours, and then we finally broke above it and almost hit that 7600. We left another bullish imbalance with the point of control up here, so the target is 76.39 to repair this imbalance. Overnight you can also see that there's a bullish imbalance, and the target would be around that 76.12 to 13, which is where the SPX 7600 strike is at. So in order for this move to keep going, we need to break through that level, which it should provide some resistance, because that SPX 7600 strike is seems like a pretty big position, so it might take a little bit to break through it. If we don't break through it, so if we get to it, so let's say 76.12, right? If we get to that and then you see that we start coming off that and then come back inside the overnight high and then yesterday's high, then I'm gonna look for the reaction at yesterday's value area high. If we bounce there, then we might have some balance around this area. But if we start trading below it and accept below value area high, which is at 75.85 and change, then I'm gonna be looking for an attempt to take the overnight low. And again, here looking at a look below and fail setup, meaning I'm gonna be looking to see if we break it and then fail to hold. That would be a long for me. To first target would be this, either this high volume node or the point of control at the moment. And if we hold below the overnight low, then I'll be looking for a move down to yesterday's value area low, which is at 75.59, which also coincides with yesterday's halfback and the top of this spike. Actually, the top of the spike would be here technically. So, but anyway, we have also the weekly VWAP here. We have some single prints below. If we break this area, if we break below yesterday's value, then I'm gonna look to target that 75.40, which was the previous all-time high, and it's also a high volume node. So and the point of control from this session on this 2-day balance. So that's about it for what's going on with ES. We don't have much news today, but we do have some Fed speaking and PMI at 9:45. But then that's about it. And yeah, so that's what we have for ES. And Q sitting right at all-time highs, about to test that overnight high from this session that never got retested for the past 2 sessions. But it's looking like now we are about to get it again. So I would say NQ has some room to the upside too, because we left another bullish imbalance yesterday, and still has a gap pending below, RTH gap. So that is something to keep an eye on. crude on the news from Iran is coming down to the bottom of that range. Still has some room to go. The yearly view up is around 81, so I'm sorry, 83, so that could be a target to the downside for crude. And gold finally had some bullish reaction out of that 200 moving average, coming back into that 45.80. And here, remember, this is the resistance area. If we break above it, 47.40 will be the next level. This is a Q contract because we rolled over a couple of days ago. Alright, that's about it for today. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you around. Where's my...